Hey beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. Today, as always, I have a general reading for you. And as always with a general reading, only take what resonates and leave the rest. It is a timeless message and can be past, present or future depending on where you're at on your healing journey. Spirit will always guide you to a message that you need to hear exactly when you need to hear it. For the ease of channeling, I am going to use the pronouns he, she, but by all means swap them out for different pronouns if those ones don't resonate for you. Okay, so I'm hearing, they know you know. They know you know. So we are going to have a look and take and see what you know, what these people think you know, and who exactly this might be. Okay, so let's tap into this energy. Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. Okay. This could be that something that you've done some healing work and now something is being revealed to you, okay, because you're ready to receive it. Winter, take care of your needs. This could be to do with your self-love journey, your self-care, your boundaries. This is Archangel Raphael, and he's given me don't fuck with me vibes. Both of these energies are like giving me that wolf energy. It's giving me fierce. Don't fuck with me. Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. Right, okay. Interesting. Animal Guardian, trust your instincts. They know you know. Somebody knows that you're doing spell work. They're sorry. Okay, I may have a cross watcher because I was about to say somebody knows that you're doing spell work on them. So I may be talking to a cross watcher. The collective knows that somebody has been doing spell work on them. Okay. But you've used this to your advantage. Because what you've done is used that energy to transform and unlock the magic within yourself, unlock your abilities on a higher level. There's something here about being a lone wolf. This is also about somebody trying to steal your magic, and I don't mean spell work in that. In this instant, I mean your inner magic, your soul essence, who you are at your core. Who you are. This is something about doing like, this doesn't feel like a destiny swap to me. This feels like someone just trying to take it from you and then like get rid of it, like erase it from history, that sort of thing. Trust your intuition with regards to this. You trusted your intuition. You trusted your intuition. This person or this group of people that have been doing spell work against you know that you know it's them. Because you've been focused on doing your healing, and as you heal, it's exposing them. And they're being shown, you've been shown by spirit exactly who it was. With this wolf card, take care of your needs. What I'm being shown is a wolf pack trudging through the snow. Okay. Now, leaders of a wolf pack, the alphas of a wolf pack, don't walk at the front and lead their pack. They bring up the rear and they protect the weak that are at the back. The weaker ones of the what's a tribe of wolves called? Tribe may be significant, okay. A pack. It's a wolf pack. Oh my goodness. I had a complete mind blank then. The wolf pack. The alphas of the wolf pack will walk behind to protect those. Wolves have it's this leave no one. What's the phrase? No one gets. It's like family. There's a Ohana, isn't it? Ohana means family. No one gets left behind. That's the energy I'm getting from the wolf. No one gets left behind. They don't sacrifice their weak to keep the strong alive. Okay? And I feel like this is what... Because it feels to me like this is you. This wolf is representing you. You were going through some sort of illness or something that affected your health, okay? And it could be mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. You were going through something, and your soul tribe, whether you're in contact with them or not, and you, even those that you don't know, you put out a call. But with regards to the wolf pack thing, it's like your soul tribe came behind you to protect you from any attacks whilst you're weak. When you're feeling weak and vulnerable and at your lowest, there was a person or a group of people who took that opportunity to attack you with for some of them, actual spell work. For others, it was just negative talk, gossip, slander, something about kicking you whilst you were down, okay? Unbeknownst to them, you had a whole tribe, your spirit team, your angels, your ancestors, people on the earth plane that are scattered all across the world, that are your soul tribe. They had your back. Okay, like I said about these wolves, when there's a weak or injured wolf, when they don't perceive their weak ones as being their sacrifices. Okay, somebody tried to sacrifice you whilst you were weak, or somebody tried to make you weak to try to. There's something to do with making you look weak. To attack you. Or somebody attacked you because you were weak. Okay, because this doesn't have to be just magic. Like I said, this could be verbally, emotionally, maybe not even to your face, just behind your back. There's something about a group coming against you because they believed, this message came through the other day, and I don't know if it came out in a reading or not. A group thought if they came against you, they tried to sacrifice you, basically, okay? For some of you, this is a literal magic sacrifice. For others of you, they just wanted to push you out of a group. They wanted you to run away. They thought you were weak and they came up against you. They tried to bully you. They tried to isolate you. They tried to force your hand. They tried to force you into a corner, into a situation where they thought you would have no choice but to up and leave, that you would just walk away. You didn't, because your spirit team, your tribe, had your back, and you could see what was going on the whole time. There was somebody in particular who there was a plotting and planning and scheming, but they thought they were cloaked from you. They tried to hide. They were hiding their energy from you successfully for a time, but unsuccessfully at the same time. It's like you knew, you've always known, but you didn't want to accept. Either you didn't want to accept it, or they were gaslighting you out of what your intuition was telling you. Okay? They didn't want you to see your own magic. They were scared of your abilities, of who you were, who they could see that you were. They knew that you weren't weak. They knew that you were strong on your own. Even when you're going through something, you're still stronger than they are. So they gathered a group to go against you falsely because they thought that they were stronger in numbers and that you would have no choice to back down. There is something here about them getting their own way with you. There's something that was going on. They were trying to get a group. For someone in this group, for some of them, they just wanted you out of the group completely. For others of them, it wasn't that they wanted you out of the group completely. It's what they wanted was you to silence you, to humble you, to get a group to bully you, to come against you, so that you would, something to do, like they thought that you needed outside validation, and that if they could get this group, that you needed this group to like you, that you were so desperate to have this group like you, that if they could get this group to go against you, that you would go to them and get them to help you. So it was like them having control over your behavior, over your choices. Does that make sense? This wolf pack, it could represent family. It doesn't have to, okay? But I'm picking up on a group specifically, either family, friends, people that you perceived as family, work colleagues. Again, it's who you perceived as family, okay? But I'm seeing a group, but within this group, there were different motives. They were trying, there's a little bit of a confusion here. It's like they don't even, I'm picking up now, is that they don't even know what they were doing, why they even did it in the first place. Someone doesn't know, someone within this group doesn't know what their motive actually was. They have no reason to go against you. They had no reason to join in. They don't know what their motive is. They're confused by their own behaviour. But there are two, like within this group, there's like two or more. It's like within one group, there's like two groups. They're all plotting and planning against you to bring you down. But they're doing it for different reasons. Someone wanted, or the outcome, what they wanted was very, very different, which is one of the reasons it didn't work, because they were sending mixed messages to the universe. So one group within this group, or one person within this group, completely wanted you out of the way. The other person or the other group within this group wanted you reliant on them. They wanted to be able to control you, to control your emotion, to manipulate you into getting you to do what they wanted to do, to get everybody on your side, because they underestimated your need for validation, and that you don't actually need validation. You validate yourself. What's ended up happening is you have walked away, which is kind of what one of these people in the group wanted. But in you walking away, it's created more conflict for this group. It's created conflict for this group. This person that wanted you completely out of the way is pissed because you chose to walk away, not because they pushed you away. They're bothered that you're not bothered. You walked away unbothered, and they're not happy because you're not bothered. This other person is really upset because somebody here has been doing black magic, or it may be somebody is now trying to do magic, because I just heard return to me. Why are you not coming back? Why are you not returning? So there's maybe someone is doing spell work to try and get you to come back to them. Please don't do that. That's impacting on free will. It's not coming back because it's not what the collective wants. The collective doesn't want back in. They may be doing magic to try and come back into your energy. That door's closed. That door has been locked, sealed, signed, sealed, delivered. Okay, they're not going to be allowed back in. There's a person within this group, and if you're resonating with this, you might want to go back over to another reading I did. I can't remember what it's called, but they're being shown the door. Okay, and in it I talk about a person that will not stay out, will not take the hint and stay out of your energy, and spirit are escorting them out and then standing behind the door like, you're not coming in. Like, spirit are there like your bodyguards, you're not coming in, you're not getting to this person. You are not going to be allowed in this person's energy. Your intentions towards them are not pure. There's something here about somebody trying to come back into you and apologize, but they're not apologizing to you because they're actually sorry. They're apologizing because they want to play victim, because they want to play the sympathy card. Then they're not sorry at all. Okay. But yeah, somebody thought if they could go to a group and get them to come against you, that you would give them what they wanted, and it didn't work. It didn't work. Someone is confused as to why their spell work isn't working, but it's because your spirit team have your back. Someone is also very confused as to why you won't communicate with them. Again, spirit are keeping them away, or keeping you away, depending on whether or not I'm talking to a cross-watcher. Okay, because I am picking up a little bit on cross-watcher energy. So the collective is being kept away from people that don't have pure intentions towards them. Pure and simple. That doesn't mean that that's what the collective wants. Maybe the collective's very sad about that. But unfortunately, it's vibrational. It's not personal, and I've just lost my words completely. It's not personal, it's vibrational, and when you're very tapped in with spirit, and spirit tell you need to disconnect from a person and take a step back, you listen. You don't have to understand. You don't have to know exactly why, because you know in time the reason will be revealed. Okay, it may be temporary, it may be permanent. I feel like I'm picking up on different energies here. Because that energy didn't feel connected to this group of people. Okay, it may do, but it didn't feel connected to this group of people. Okay, so there could be someone completely different coming in here, because the energy of that felt slightly different. This feels more toxic. The energy of the other one is purely a disconnect for. It doesn't feel toxic in a sense. Your energy, your intention towards the collective doesn't feel pure. And it feels like you're trying to get back in with the collective, but the collective is not responding to you. And it's because they can feel your energy and your intention towards them isn't pure, and that you're not telling them the truth. Okay. Right, let's get back to this energy. That's a side message. Okay, let's get back to this energy of this group of people that know you know. Okay, this person or this group know that you know. Yep. You know they were trying to plant seeds with regards to... Yes. Yes. I was just going to... Oh my goodness. You know that they were trying to keep you trapped in victim mentality and trapped in your head. They wanted to trap you in your head, in your thoughts. You know what their intentions were. You know that they were trying to gaslight you, plant seeds and have them grow. They were trying to plant fears and doubts about who you were and what was going on in your energy, that they were trying to tell you that you were something that you are not. Somebody was definitely doing mind spells on you. On the bottom of the deck we have 4 of Cups, because they were bored and bored with their own lives, okay? Bored, and there's something here about missing out. Bored, discontent. They couldn't see what you were offering them. You're offering them a cup of love and they couldn't see it, okay? They do now. But somebody was definitely doing some sort of spell work to keep you trapped in your thoughts. Like I've said, this could be literal. It could also be gossip, slander, reputation. They were trying to just get in your head and control your thoughts, okay? There's something about mind manipulation. It very much feels like gaslighting to me. Because in the mirror she's blindfolded and she's got all these crows around her and she's tied up. On the outside she's not. What they wanted you to see was someone could have been doing binding spells, you know? Someone was trying to bind you. Something about binding you to them. I heard contract. I heard contract. They tried to isolate you to keep you in a victim mentality. They were trying to keep you trapped in this in a victim mentality. They thought that by attacking you, bullying you, that they would be successful because it's worked in the past. You're not the only person they've done this to. The difference is that they chose the right, in a sense, they chose the right person to do this to, and they also chose the wrong person. They chose the wrong person because F around and find out. You don't mess with an earth angel, a chosen one. But they chose the right one from the point of view is you knew what needed to be done and you were the right person because you were being sent in to stop them from continuing to do this to you and others, so that the karmic scales of justice could be balanced, so that these people could either learn their lesson and do the healing, or they could receive the karma, to show them that there was a new way of being. There was a different road. They didn't have to go down the route that they were going, that there was another path. They chose not to. They chose to continue their attacks. Therefore, this feels like they're going to receive some really heavy karma. My chest has just got really, really heavy. They tried to plant seeds in your heart chakra. They may have tried to plant seeds. Okay, so there's something here about telling people, or trying to tell, either telling you or telling others that you're not a healer, that you're not healed, that you're not, like, you really don't know how to heal people. That maybe you're like you do Reiki or something like that, and they tried to tell people that you don't know what you're doing, you're not really a healer, that you just think you are, that you're delusional. They may have tried to gaslight you. Right, you don't have to do Reiki or light language to be a healer. Okay, you may just use your voice. Music can be healing. You could be a literal doctor, nurse, in a work in a hospital, a GP. You could do art. You could do woodwork. That can all be healing. Okay, you can use your healing in any industry. Okay, but there's something here about planting seeds within the heart. Attacking your emotions. They were so right. I'm getting heart chakra over here, so sacral here, and I'm getting the mind over here. Okay, they were trying to attack your heart, your sacral, and your mental space. And it feels like they were trying to attack it all at once. They were trying to plant seeds. They were trying to manipulate your emotions to get into your headspace. Your sacral governs your relationships, your sacred sexuality, who you are. It's your above, not only your relationship with others, it's your relationship with yourself. Okay, so they may have tried to attack your relationship with others, to attack you, your self-worth, your self-love, your relationship with yourself. But your spirit team had your back. Your soul's family had your back. They tried to isolate you from everyone around you. And they know that you know what they were doing and why they were doing it. It's because you know why they did it. What they did and why they did it. They know that they're not masked anymore. They know that you know. The Hermit. You went within. And by going within, it revealed the truth. It either revealed the truth or it revealed it on a deeper level. You looked at where potentially you were still holding a victim mentality, and you healed it. You healed it. We have Two of Swords and King of Swords. They tried to hide this from you. They tried to hide this from you. They're trying to hide. What are they trying to hide from you now? They're falling apart. They know their downfall is inevitable. They know their downfall is coming, but they're trying to hide that from you. They don't want you to know you're right. They know you know, but they don't want you to know you were right. They're still trying to gaslight you out of your intuition. They're still trying to gaslight you out of your intuition. They're obsessed. They're obsessed with trying to find out what is going on for you, because they're not having a good time. So they're obsessed with trying to find out what's going on in your life. They're obsessed with trying to find information to validate their own intuition. So basically everything they've put you through is now coming back on them. They tried to gaslight your intuition and try to get you to see something that wasn't the truth. Tried to tell you that what you thought was happening wasn't truth, or they were going to try. They're now having the same happen to them, because that's what happens. What you dish out comes back to you, and it's finally catching up to them. This isn't just karma for what they've done to you. This is karma for a lot of other people. Whatever you give out comes back to you tenfold. it's coming back tenfold. This person is desperately trying to seek out information on you. There's an obsession here with trying to find out what's going on for you, where you're at in your life, where you're at with your self-care. But one, because they're doing spell work to try and reverse. They're trying to reverse reverse what they're going through by putting it onto you. So they're not learning their lesson. They're still trying to send it your way, even though they know you know. They don't want you to know that you know, because they think they can successfully mask themselves. That if they can put what's going through, this is like trying to scapegoat. This is kind of a bit like trying to scapegoat, but it feels more energetic. We do have the swords here, which is communication. It's communication of the mind, and it can also be verbal. It's also listening, because communication is speaking and listening. You may find that you're having issues with your throat chakra. Okay. You may also, right, so what I'm getting here is that you may have issues with the throat chakra, and that you're stumbling over your words, or you're not quite finding the right word. And also where the mind is concerned, it's like you'll be chatting, having the conversation will be flowing, and then all of a sudden you'll stop talking and your mind will go blank. That's this person trying to send something to your way. It's not working. It's just spirit showing you what this person is trying to do. This person, they're being revealed to you. This is spirit revealing to you. The most you might have a few blips. It's almost like a glitch in the matrix. You might notice that there are glitches in the matrix, or you might notice that you're seeing glitches in other people. Okay, it's because things are being reset. The scales are being tipped in the other direction, and a reset is going on. All right, so you might notice that you're tripping over your words, or your mind will suddenly go blank, and then all of a sudden it's back. It's almost like you're back online. It's because things are being reset. It's because this person is trying to send stuff towards you, but it's not taking. Okay, because your soul family, your soul tribe, your spirits, your ancestors, your guides, they're all protecting you. Okay. I just heard things are coming full circle, and I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune. We have the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Stability, loyalty, again, the Wolf, loyalty, your soul family. There are people that are loyal to you that are calling out this person. Somebody's calling this person out and holding this person accountable. This may be somebody who was once against you but is now seeing the truth of the situation. But this person is being called out on their bullshit. Okay. There's something here about lies. Something they lied about. Something they lied about is coming to light. But they're trying to... Oh, okay. So they're being called out for their lies. Someone's realising that they've been lied to, and they're calling this person out. And this person is still trying to scapegoat you, but you're not around, so nobody's buying it. Because you're not having contact with them, they're not buying it. They're also, and what they're not telling people is that they are obsessed with you. They are obsessed with what's going on for you, what's going on in your life. There's a sense of entitlement to you and your energy, and to what's going on in your life. And they're not telling people this. Or it could be what they've lied about. They could have said that you were the one obsessed with them, but it's not making sense because you've rejected this person. Okay? But this person is desperately... Like, things are unravelling, and they're unravelling fast. I can feel like my speech is speeding up. Things are unravelling. They're unravelling very, very, very quickly. And this person is desperately trying to find out what is going on in your life. because it's almost like if things are going badly in your life, they can justify their attacks, and that they can convince others that you, even though these other people know what this person's done, they are hoping that things are falling apart in your life so that they can say you were doing it to them and they had to do it back because they were defending themselves. But things aren't unraveling in your life. Things are going, you know, they could be spying on you on your social media. They could have hidden accounts. They could be hiding their social media accounts, or they may have fake names attached to their social media accounts because they're trying to spy on you. You may have this person blocked, which is why they've had to set up fake accounts. There's something here about a divorce or a separation. They want to know if you're still with, if you're married or you have a partner, they want to know if you're still with them. They want to specifically want to know what's going on in your relationship. They're obsessed with your life because they think you're hiding something from them. But what it is, it's what they need is reflecting back at them, is that where they're hiding things from other people. They're losing control because they cannot, it does not matter which way they come at you, they can't get any information on you and what is going on with you. It doesn't matter whether they come themselves, whether they send other people in, whether they try your social medias, because you've got them blocked. And if there's nothing, even on the accounts where, this is not for everybody, but for those that people have set up fake accounts, even on those accounts, they're not getting anything about your personal life. They may have other people watching your social media, like mutual friends and that, but you're not giving anything away. You're not giving anything away. There's nothing. It's like you've ghosted the internet. You're not putting any of your personal information. Anything personal does not go on the internet. That's the energy. I'm not saying you're not putting personal information. I'm just saying that's the energy, is that whatever they're looking for, they can't find it. So maybe if you are posting personal stuff, it's only positive stuff. They're not seeing anything negative. They're not seeing anything they can use to tell others that, you know, you're receiving karma as well, so you must have been doing all of this to them as well. They're not seeing anything. It's like they're hidden from you. You're hidden from them. And they can't stand it. They can't handle it. They feel like you're hiding something specific and they're looking for it and they can't find it. And that could be what this person's being called out on as well, because maybe they said something about you and that you were hiding something from them or this group of people. And this group of people have like, there's something to do with you being out and about in public. And this person panicking because I think they believed their own lie, that you were hiding something. Like, you know when someone tells a story so enough that they start to believe it? That's what this person feels like. Like, it could just be as simple as it could just be that they told everyone you were a victim and that you, like, were a pick-me, and that you know, but you're going out and about on your own, you're not interacting with these people, which is showing them that actually you don't want to sit with them at their table. Like, you don't play with that mean girl energy. And they're like, it's like distorting their reality. It's like they've been delusional and they have no choice now but to actually start looking at reality, and it's messing with their mind. It's messing with their mind, which is exactly what they were trying to do to you. Mess with your mind. And you know all this. You know all this. And they know you know. And they're still trying to mess with your mind by hiding from you. So there you go. Not learning the lesson. If they're trying to hide from you, that they're now receiving their downfall, that things are falling apart from you, and they think that you're trying to hide something, because what they're doing, they bring it back to self every time. It comes back to self. They think that you're trying to hide something from them, and you're not. What's being reflected back at them is what they're trying to hide about themselves and what's going on for them. This person really, and that's what's driving them crazy, because they're so obsessed with trying to prove that you were hiding something, or that you are hiding something, and you're not. They can't find the evidence. They're looking for evidence and they cannot find it. They're literally driving themselves crazy. It's crazy obsession, trying to find out what's going on in your lives whilst trying to hide what's going on in theirs. Like I want to say the audacity, what's the word I'm looking for? Hypocrisy. It's hypocrisy. How dare you need access to my life when you won't share what's going on in your life? And the audacity to continue trying to gaslight you when they know that you know. Knight of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this has been a long time coming for them. This has been an absolutely... You're stable. You walking away. As this Knight of Pentacles is walking away, all these coins behind him, like they're all falling out of his bag. Okay? When you walk away from a person or a group that has done you wrong, that's when the shit starts to hit the fan. You are walking karma, and they can't handle it. They cannot. They can dish it. They can't take it. I think I've done a reading on that before. Everything's out of balance for them, and they're trying to work out and throw you out of balance to justify their attacks, and to continue to gaslight, to continue to scapegoat you, to try and throw you under the bus, and nobody is buying it. It feels to me like people are walking away from them. People are walking away from them left, right and centre, and they're now isolated. Maybe they're not going out and about so much. Maybe you're not seeing them around. Because it feels to me like this person was concerned with everybody liking them and being everybody's best friend and being the centre of attention and needing that validation. And they were so concerned with taking it away from you, because maybe you're somebody who just gets the attention. People just love you. They like, well, you're like Marmite. Not everyone's going to love you, but you, whether you like it or not, whether it's people that like you, people that hate you, you get the attention without even trying. And this person didn't like it because it took the attention off of them. But this person feels very much like they come up with stories. They make up stories that they either take little snippets and twist it into something it's not, or they completely fabricate a story for attention to seem relevant. And the stories that they've told are like not aligning anymore. There is something here about you hiding something. I'm trying to get some more clarification on that. But it is a general reading, so it could be a number of things. You may know what it is that they think you're hiding from them, and because I can just feel like someone's laughing, like, oh, I'm not hiding anything. You feel to me like pretty much like an open book. All people have to do is ask, and you'll tell them the truth. I don't feel like you're hiding anything. Like, you are who you say you are. You're somebody who stands and believes in truth and integrity and being true to yourself, and knows that if you are hiding something from someone without pure intentions, that's going to come back on you. So if you are hiding something, maybe it's because you're not ready to share that, or maybe you're just sharing it with the right people. But it doesn't feel to me like you're actually hiding anything. It's just like, yeah, I'm not hiding. Or maybe it's just that you're not hiding anymore and this person can't handle it. Because for some of you, I think this is what it is. It's not literally that you're hiding something from them. You're just not hiding who you are from the world anymore. And this person can't handle it because it doesn't match the stories that they've been telling everyone about you. It doesn't, like, because you're not hiding who you are anymore, you're embracing fully who you are, and you've stepped into your power. That's what's exposing this person, and you know that, and they know that you know that, and they want to silence you, but I just heard, I don't care. Like, they're not going to stop you. Excuse me. My throat chakra just got really, really dry. Someone is trying to silence you and stop you standing in your power. Like, it's not like you don't care about people. You don't want anyone to go through anything bad. But you've got to the point where you're like just not saving people from their karma anymore, because it's not bringing you peace. It's not helping them learn their lessons. It's a form of control. It's a form of, it's like helicopter parent, you know. But someone feels like you're hiding something. Tell me about this Two of Swords and the King of Swords. Let's see what it is, because it is, like I said, it is a general reading, so it's going to be different for everybody. So only take it if it resonates with you. But for some of you, this is literally about you stepping out and being seen. Something about like you're glowing up, you're not hiding who. Yeah. For most of you, this is about stepping out, and it's your manifestations. You're not hiding. You're manifesting. Yeah, you're releasing anything that doesn't, if it doesn't bring you peace, you're letting it go. If it does not bring you peace, you're letting it go. And as a result of this, you're manifesting something big. There's something to do, like you've found your own magic. You've unlocked the magic within. Confirmation, okay? I hope the camera picked that up, but my phone just vibrated. You're unlocking the abundance within. You're stepping into your new season of, I really, like, people are going to love me or hate me. You know who you are. You know your self-worth. You know what you bring to the table, okay? That's Queen of Wands energy. You know what you bring to the table. It's sacral energy, okay? There's something about life force energy, something about abundance and life force energy, and you hiding that information from them. You'll keep it. Someone thinks that you're keeping that energy to yourself because you're not allowing them to have access to you directly. But that's not the case. There's something about you hiding how protected you are. Yeah, this goes back to standing in your, like, being seen. You're not afraid to shine anymore. You're I'm hearing golden from K-pop Demon Hunters, and there's a line in there, I'm done hiding, now I'm shining, like I meant to be, or like I was born to be, something like that. That's your energy. That is very much your energy. Like, and the song starts off about not being seen, because something about being a wild child, so you were automatically the problem, or something like that. Or that's what the song's trying to tell us, that basically you've shut yourself down over the years, because if you spoke up or you called something out, that you were automatically the problem. People got defensive. You just don't care anymore. You're going to call people out. You're going to do what needs to be done, because you're not doing anyone a service by dimming your light to fit in. And that's the energy. I'm not dimming my light to fit in anymore. You either like me or you don't. That's absolutely fine. I'm good either way. If you want me to be the villain in your story, I'll absolutely be the villain in your story, if it's going to help you heal. If you want me to be the hero in your story, I'm not really the hero in the story. You're the hero of your own story. But I'm willing to stand by, and I will help you find your own light. I will help you through the darkness, find your own light. We can grow and ascend and work through any issues that come up. But if you're going to project at me, I'm gone. If you're not bringing me peace, I'm gone. If it's that energy. It's that no bullshit, basically. Like I'm not playing games. I'm not playing games. I don't play with mean girl energy. I don't play with pick me energy. You do what you do. I'm going to do me over here. Nothing but love and healing coming your way. But yeah, I'm sorry. I don't play in that energy. I'm not out here gossiping about others. Does that mean that I talk about others because I'm concerned about them? Yes, but you're also talking to them. But if you're doing that, you should also be talking to that person and helping them with any concerns that are raised. But you're not putting people down. You're not talking down on others. You're looking at ways that you can help others, but you're only going to be here to help those that want to help themselves. You're not going to, what's the word I'm looking for? Force yourself. That's it. You're not going to force yourself on anyone that can't handle you, on anyone like you're not only respecting your boundaries, you're respecting others. That's the energy in, and if someone's trying to like doesn't want you around, doesn't want to be around you, or is giving you the energy that they don't want to be around you, then you're going to go, okay, that's fine, I understand, I respect your boundaries, and you're going to go off and do your own thing because you're good on your own. All right. Somebody is trying to get into your energy. Okay, this is spiritually. Somebody's trying to get into your energy spiritually. Somebody, I feel like somebody's trying to do readings on you, or someone's had a reading done on you. This feels like someone's using divination to spy on you, or trying to use divination to spy on you. They can't get to you physically, so they're going to try and get to you spiritually, which means like they're going to get, either they're doing it or they're paying someone to do it. Okay, again, that doesn't align with my integrity. If you're trying to get readings done on somebody and it doesn't have a direct like it doesn't directly influence, that's not the word, directly impact you, and you're just trying to spy on what's going on with someone else, that doesn't align with my truth and in my integrity, because again, that's like free will, spiritual boundaries. It's overstepping boundaries for me. It may be that that's what they've done in the past and they've lost their spiritual abilities because of it. Their spiritual ability, they can't have access to your energy. Spirit are blocking their abilities. Whoever has been spying on you, whether this be someone directly doing divination on you or paying someone. So if somebody's been, whoever it is doing the readings, whether it be this person directly or the person that they've paid, they've lost their spiritual abilities. There's a reader or a spiritual person that has lost their abilities. This could be temporary, for spying on you for this person, for accepting money, but they didn't realise who you were. If they'd known who, there's something about realising if they'd known who you were, they wouldn't have done it. They wouldn't have attempted it. But you shouldn't be overstepping spirit boundaries on any level. That's why I put it in my disclaimer. I will not do readings. If I will do the reading on a relationship between two people, if it directly impacts you, but I will not just randomly spy on other people. If it comes through in a general reading, that's different. That's spirit wanting us to know. All right. Yeah, but someone's spiritual abilities have been blocked or removed because they're trying to gather information on you. They're like trying to do, it's almost like trying to do spiritual surgery, like trying to cut through without permission. See, people see boundaries as just a physical on like, oh, I'm not going to talk to you kind of energy. It's not just physical, it's mental boundaries about being careful about what you listen to, what you watch, what you're telling yourself. It's emotional boundaries, not trying to control your feelings, not guilting and shaming yourself for feeling all of your feelings. And it's also spiritual. There are spiritual boundaries. You should have your boundaries in place with spirit, as well as people, you know, making sure that you've got boundaries on all level is what I'm trying to say. People just not everyone understands that. It's not it's a form of protection to have boundaries. Like, you need these boundaries, people. And people need to start respecting other people's boundaries and stop getting shitty when people put boundaries in place. Because there's a reason for it. And sometimes other people just are the problem. Okay, let's have a look. What's that? Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. If you're feeling the energy of this person, then make sure you're staying grounded. Okay, this person is like completely ungrounded. They are losing their shit because they can't access what's going on with you. Your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Yeah, you didn't look at this situation in a, oh, why is this happening to me kind of energy. You looked at this situation and you went, okay, this is what's being shown to me. Where do I need to heal? What do I need to take accountability for? So maybe you looked and you took accountability for your part in this. No, you didn't maybe do it, you did do it. You took accountability for your part, and that may simply have been for a lack of boundaries with this person or this group, and realising that it didn't matter. I feel like this was a lesson in boundaries, which makes sense as to why I needed to bring up all the boundaries. Maybe you were somebody who was so aware of boundaries and was very conscious of putting boundaries in place, but you weren't putting boundaries in place with this person because of who they were to you and how much they meant to you. And this person was using that to manipulate you. Okay? We have you're not alone, isolation, physical connection, community. So this person was like someone really important to you, or this group was. And this situation, instead of sitting in victim mentality and going, oh, woe is me, why is this happening to me? You looked and went, what is this teaching me? What is this showing me? What is this teaching me? What is the lesson? And the lesson was to put boundaries in on all levels of consciousness. And it didn't matter who this person was, what their position in your life was, whether they be friend, whether they be family, to stop excusing their behaviour and allowing them to manipulate you because you care about them. And, oh, they're my mum, I can't cut them off. Oh, they're my brother, I can't cut them off. Oh, they're my sister, I can't do this, I can't do that. They have to have access to my life at all times. You owe no one anything, and they owe you nothing. And that's what you realised. And when you realised that, that's when things shifted. That is when things shifted, because that was a very powerful realization. This person there was trying to manipulate you to get what they wanted out of you. And when you realize that just because they're your brother, your sister, your best friend, whatever, your lover, your boss, that when you realize actually you don't owe them anything and they don't owe you anything, and that's not a, oh, I'm not going to give you anything, you can just go over there, do your thing, and or I'm going to take from you and I don't owe you anything in return. It's a, you do things because it's right for you. And when there's something that this person wanted from you specifically, and it just didn't feel right to you. There was something about what they wanted from you, or the why they wanted it. It would just was giving you the ick. Okay, so it was, my word, I tell you now, someone is trying to silence you. Someone's trying to silence me. They don't want this message getting out. When it's the desperation, this person was so desperate for whatever it is that they wanted from you, that it repelled you, and you started to back off. And instead of, and I think, like, the mask slipped, and you saw it, and it feels very much to me like you're somebody who, if you feel like someone's trying to control you or manipulate you, you automatically rebel. Before you even realise why, you're rebelling. And it was like the more this person pushed, the further you stepped back. And I totally relate to that. I'm very much the same. The more you push me to do something, the less I'm going to do it. Even if I want to do it, I won't do it. It has to be on my terms. And that's not because I'm trying to control the narrative. It's because I'm trying to release the control that others want over me. Now, if someone wants me to do something, but instead of making it a demand, instead of being desperate and coming across controlling, if they put it in a way where it's kind of like asking me to do it kind of thing. I don't know if that's right. I don't know if I was explaining this very well. But there's a way it's a way to talk to people. There's a way to talk to people to get what you want out of them. That sounds awful. To get people to do what you want them to do, but it also because it benefits that person. Does that make sense? I really hope that that's come across in the right way. But when it comes across controlling, manipulative, or demanding, and I must do it because you tell me to do, then I'm going to rebel. And that's the energy I'm picking up on. And I hope I've just done that justice, because I don't know if I explained that very, very well. But it's like this person is so desperate. And the more desperate they become, like, I'm literally, my skin is crawling. My back is just, I just want to take my skin off. Because I don't feel, you know, like when, like, someone's just got that creepy vibe. That's what I feel like this person has. And their masks slipped, and they showed just how desperate they were. I'm seeing red flags. So you were shown some sort of red flag, but it made you back away. Okay? It may be that this person did something that reminds you of another relationship that you'd been in, where that person did it, and that person was very, very toxic and abusive. So you automatically, it's like I can feel you like recoiling. Like I just literally just want to go on. I feel dirty. I want to wash. I want to go and have a shower because the energy feels yucky. It is not nice. And this person tried to put the mask back on quickly, but it was too late. You already saw them. You already saw what they were trying to do. It was like you already had an inkling, but they gave you the physical evidence that you needed, and you backed right off, and you did not give them what they wanted. And that's when they started their what's it called, campaign, their slander, reputation destroying campaign. What's it called? You know what I mean. We have the Sea of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light. Yeah. This person wanted you isolated from everyone around you so that you would only have them to rely on. Okay. You stuck around because you saw this person's potential. You're not doing that anymore. You're not looking at what people are. You're not ignoring people's potential, but you're balancing that out with what's being shown to you. Okay, you were just so focused on this person's potential that you were, to a degree, were ignoring the red flags because you thought that they would just, do the healing, whatever, and reach their potential. You're not ignoring that anymore. What you're realizing is that when someone's reflecting potential back at you, it's showing you your own potential. That doesn't mean that other people don't have potential, but if they're not, it's not just about the potential, it's about their actions, their words, their actions aligning with that potential. Okay, so you're seeing the whole person rather than just looking at them on a spiritual level or just looking on a physical. Okay, you're looking at the whole, the bigger picture, and you're using your discernment as to whether or not this person is going to do the work and step up, or like if someone's showing you potential but they're projecting at you, then that doesn't mean that that person won't reach that potential, but they're projecting at you, and it means that you're not helping them, so you're going to step away. Does that make sense? But this person really wanted you isolated so that they could control and manipulate you. They may have believed that they were your soulmate, or they've been going around telling everybody that you're their twin flame or something, but they're your twin flame, but they're not. It doesn't feel like they're your twin flame. Okay, so maybe they're going around telling other people that you're on a twin flame journey and that you're obsessed with them, and you think they think they're telling others that you think that they're your twin flame and they're not, or they're telling others that you're delusional and that your current partner, you believe your current partner is your twin flame, and they may well be. That's not for them to know, that's for you to discern. Only you can have that answer. It may be that this person we're talking about, you believed at one point was your twin flame, but you know that they're not now and that they were just a false twin. But it feels to me like somebody's actually obsessed with you and is going around telling others that you're their twin flame, and that's why they need to have contact with you. That's why they need to get back in your life. But it feels like they're obsessed with you. It just doesn't, do you know what, that feels to me like that's contradictory. So they're like telling others that they're your twin flame and that they need to get back into you, they need to know what's going on, or they're hiding this from people. Whatever these people were saying, it's contradicting what they're saying. It feels to me like someone they're telling someone that you're obsessed with them, but at the same time they're the ones chasing you, they're the ones trying to get back in your energy, not the other way around. So it's contradictory. It's contradicting what they're saying. Their stories, your story has stayed the same. That's why that's come through. Your story about this person in this situation has stayed consistent. Their story about you has changed. On the bottom of the deck, we have Star Family. You're part of a team of souls called in support. I told you, your soul family, your star family, they have your back. They have your back. And whether you consciously call them in or not, they are there for you. This could be a sign that you need to start calling them in consciously. Okay, I am very aware that I am going over time, so I'm going to try and wrap this reading up. Yeah, I'm being drawn back to the bringing unconsciousness to light, and what you did to this person or this group is you have, something was being hidden and someone wanted to keep it hidden, but you came in. It's like you pulled the rug from under their feet. They tried to pull the rug from under your feet, but you've pulled it from under theirs. You've unintentionally, intentionally, you've called something out. You've called someone or a person out. You're bringing the unknown to light. What was hidden in the dark is coming to light. And it may be that this person that has been attacking you via black magic, spell work, verbally gossiping about you, telling stories, it may be that other people within this group or around them are realizing that potentially they've done the same to them. It's making them question, if they're doing this to you, what are they doing to them? Does that make sense? This person is absolutely fearful because they're worried if they can't get back into your energy. They're worried that if they can't get back into your energy, then their life falling apart, the tower crumbling for them, is going to be revealed to others. They're not just trying to hide what's going on in their lives from you, they're trying to hide it from certain other people in this group as well. So I've picked up Archangel Michael. The person you're asking about is trustworthy. Thank you for helping me have faith so I can open my heart wider in my relationships. I am grateful for your protection, ensuring that only trustworthy people are in my life. Yeah, you're clearing out those that don't have pure intentions towards you, okay? And you're attracting your star family, your soul family, whatever you want to call them, okay? Your soul tribe. You're calling those in, and they're going to be the people that you can trust, okay? They're going to be the people that, even if they don't agree with you, I'm gonna backtrack on that a minute. It's not that if they don't agree with you, like, you'll be able to agree to disagree with these people, and there won't be any falling out, okay? But there's also something here about these will be people that they won't, because it's not about taking some. In the past, this, especially with this group of people, they took the sides of the people that they liked the most, or that they they knew, either they knew them better, or they liked them better, or they thought could benefit them in some way. Your star family, your soul family are not going to do that. They're not going to pick people. They're going to make choices that align with who they are. And if that means that they call you out on something that you've done, then they're going to call you out on it. If it means they're calling out somebody else, it's not going to matter to them who you are to them. If they think that you're in the wrong, they're going to say something. So the example I'm being given here is a group of bullies. I'm not saying you will, because I really don't think that's your energy. That's not who you are at all. It doesn't feel that way inclined, but I'm going to use it as an example, okay? So don't attach to this, but this is the example. If you were to be nasty or try to bully someone in front of them, they're going to stand up and do the right thing, and they're going to stand up to the bully, regardless of whether you're the bully or the other person's the bully. This group didn't. They didn't stand up to the bully. They didn't stand up for truth and justice. Some of them didn't make choices that align with their truth and integrity. They attacked you for their own reasons. Some of them don't actually know what the reason for attacking you is. They genuinely are confused by their own motives. Others within the group just wanted you, like, they attacked you because they had their own motive. There's something about people's hidden motives coming to light. So this whole group is being exposed. People are someone within the group is questioning why they attacked, and it's not, they can't. So what I am seeing is a group of people that just went on the attack, and then there's people within the group going, well, why did I attack? What was the motive behind it? What was the intention? They can't come up with a motive, so they're looking to everyone else and going, well, why did we attack? They're saying to others, well, I don't know why I attacked them. I had no reason to attack them. So what was your motive? What was your motive? No one can actually come up with a motive, and people are starting to panic because they're now looking for reasons. They were looking for reasons to attack. This somebody here is worried about being exposed as an instigator. There almost feels like two instigators, but for different reasons. There's one main instigator, and then there's someone that piggybacked off of this instigator and started to instigate their own for their own motives, instigated an attack for their own motives. But this main instigator specifically is the energy I'm tapping into now, and they are worried about being exposed because their motive behind attacking you doesn't hold up. Either they don't have a motive or it's petty. It's not a reason to attack someone. There's never a reason to attack anyone, but yeah, there's something about this person, this group's motives being highlighted. Like they're not sure. Someone's really confused. Okay, we're going to end on some affirmations. The love within me is more powerful than doubt or fear. Yeah. Affirmations are positive statements about how you want to be, how you want your life to be, and used on a regular basis can really help to maintain a positive mindset, and they can help you to manifest your desires as well. But they do need to be used consistently, okay? The love within me is more powerful than doubt or fear. Yes. The love and faith that you had for yourself and the divine was more powerful. It was stronger than this group together. They're realizing that you're stronger on your own and that you're stronger than they are as a group. That coming up against you in a group had no effect. It didn't matter whether they came individually or as a group, they were going to get the same outcome. And it was that you would overcome them. Okay? But at the time, they were, I want to say they were too cocky to realise. Somebody is, I'm just feeling this panic and this fear. Somebody is really panicked about their hidden motives. I trust myself, I am wise, I am brave. Absolutely. They tried to isolate you. You chose to self-isolate and use that time wisely. So while they're focused on you and trying to bring you down, you were focused on you and working through any unhealed parts of yourself. Just trusted the process. I'm debating whether or not to look into this person's motive, but it's going to be different for everyone. And I am aware that I am very much over time, and I don't want to drag this reading out too much longer, so it might be that I have to do another reading specifically on this person's motives. I'll see what spirit guide me to do. I am valuable. Many people are thankful for my presence in their lives. Yes, you are. This person and this group are realizing how valuable you are, what you brought to the table, because you are realizing you know what you bring to the table, and that is mirroring back to these people. They now are truly, they could see you anyway. They knew you had potential. They knew you had, I heard, star potential. They knew you were a star, and they tried to take that from you before you could realize it yourself. They knew that you couldn't see your own potential. Like there was something about you being humble with regards to your own potential. They could see that they just didn't want you to know that you had the power, that you were as strong as you were. But you already knew. They didn't know that you knew. On the bottom of the deck, we have, today I dare to do something differently. Yeah, you're not afraid to colour outside the lines. You're not afraid to do things differently. You're not afraid to break away from the crowd. and they didn't see that coming. They didn't see it coming. But there is something here about a hidden motive. They know you know what they did behind your back, but they don't know if you know what their motive was. And they don't want you to find out. They don't want this group to find out either. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this reading helped. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon. Namaste.